the thing. I feel like I've seen HAECHAN before, but I also couldn't remember what he looked like. His fit is fitting. His moves are moving. They're moving me. Okay, we're now getting into the next reaction of the stream today. We're going to be taking a look at HAECHAN's CRZY MV. Now, HAECHAN is actually someone whose voice I just really like his voice, bro. It's the fact that I'm quite a fan when it comes to like NCT's music. Now, I haven't found myself like getting into the group meeting like content wise at all, but in terms of their music, they're absolutely up there as one of like my favorite I say boy groups, but NCT is comprised of like multiple groups, like multiple subunits. And so NCT 127, like specifically in this case, is like one of my favorites in terms of boy groups because of the music, like the type of music that they kind of produce and come out with, and I just really enjoy their voices and stuff in it. And HAECHAN's voice, before I still don't know everyone's names in NCT, or NCT 127 specifically, and I can't like put many names to faces, but before I even found myself like really listening to like a lot more of their music, HAECHAN's voice was a voice that would always stand out to me quite a bit. And so like it's getting this well, I don't know if this is a comeback or if this is like just his first kind of like debut as a soloist. I know that he has an album with this one. I don't know if I'm going to listen to it. If I end up liking this title track, I may find myself listening to this album later down the line, but I know that it's something that I can't take a look at anytime soon because one, I have so many albums that I need to catch up on, and two, there are so many albums like still kind of coming out that I know that I want to take a look at that I genuinely just don't have the time to add too many albums to kind of like my plate. And so if I do find myself really liking this, then this will be something that I take a look at later down the line, but it'll be like later down the line. With that being said, though, I'm really excited to get into this. I am unsure right now as to whether or not I have any NCT content on the channel. I don't even know if I have like... Actually, I really don't know. Like, I'm blanking at the moment as to whether or not I do, but if I do, you can probably find it in like an NCT playlist, or maybe by like a specific member's name who's released something that I may have taken a look at and just forgot. So if that's something that you're interested in, maybe check that out, or maybe there's some other artists that you find yourself interested in. I may have them up on the channel as well, so definitely check those things out too. Yeah, I'm not going to talk your ears off too much longer. I'm just going to give my disclaimer, and then we'll essentially get right into the video. Disclaimer: I am someone who pauses and rewinds a lot, and I do mean a lot. So if that's something that you don't find yourself interested in, definitely find someone who doesn't do this as often as I do. And if you find yourself enjoying anything in this video, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the three is helpful to me. And me saying this sometimes works, but yeah. Just going to get into the music video. HAECHAN's CRZY MV. Let us go. Subtitles are on. I'm looking forward to this, man. I didn't even know. Well, I kind of knew he was having a release within the past week or so.
You keep looking at me, telling me I'm crazy. You're right.
First album, I saw it. Here's the thing, because I love his voice so much, it feels like it's a guarantee that I'm gonna like the song. Wow, that guitar, oh my gosh, the guitar going around. Here's the thing, I feel like I've seen HAECHAN before, but I also couldn't remember what he looked like. His fit is fitting. His moves are moving. They're moving me. Wow. Nice, kid, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, with a guitar. Wow, dude. Okay, I'm sorry. I love the way he sings that. And the way he moved there too. Nah. Don't get me. Don't get me started, bro. What a bass in there? What? Nah, I'm sorry, dude. I gave my disclaimer. Voice manipulation too? What the hell is nah, bro? Because I don't even know why I said that. Oh, if I end up liking the title track, I'll take a look at the album later down the line. I already knew I was gonna like the title track. I already knew it, bro. What's so annoying is because I have so much stuff to catch up on. This makes me really want to listen to his album now. I can't because I have so much to catch up on. Yeah, my brother, there is a voice manipulation? Wow. Voice manipulation. He truly has such a unique voice, bro. You hear HAECHAN's voice, you know that it's him. Like, literally, there is no one that I've come across that sounds like him at all. Like, it's so insane how, like, established I feel like his voice is and how, like, unique his tone is to himself. Smooth with the boobs too. Wanna look at the stars with you. You know what? Let me take a look to see what it is that I have to catch up on, and maybe I can make some rearrangements. Cause what the hell, bro? Look at the stars with you. I actually like felt like chills for a second. I had to like wait a second to write them out. Wanna look at the stars with you. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm sorry. Wanna look at the stars with you. Wanna look at the stars with you. This is my last time. Bro. Nah, bro, cause he's okay. This is his first? Okay. Play less, bro. Alright, bro. And then the vocals underneath. Oh my gosh, I just heard that sound again. I like cut it. I'm gonna let it play, but I'm restarting it just now. My like finger actually twitched on the back button. Wow. His voice here, bro. What is that in the background? Nah, I hope he drops a. There has to be a dance practice or something that gets dropped, and I promise you, I will be taking a look at it. My guitar, man. The ad-lib. It's so catchy, too. Bro. Ooh, that's it? Question mark?
Crazy.
Wow. Oh man, I might have to rethink something. I might have to rethink some things. I said that I that if this title track is good, that I'd check his album out later down the line. Later down the line might be sooner than I expected it to. I just don't know when. Oh, no, because I love that song. I don't know why I'm so surprised. I shouldn't be. It's HAECHAN. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You have a group like NCT, and again, specifically, I'll be speaking in regards to 127. You have like a group like 127, and they like tend to put out certain like styles of music, and so, and it usually leans like a bit more in regards to like that of, or leans a bit more towards that of R&B and stuff like that, right? Which is why I like find myself like liking a lot of their music. It's like that being said though, just because that is the case with the group, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the case when it comes to like someone's solo music. I've already said at the start that I don't know much about NCT outside of their music because I haven't like gotten into any of their content. I've only just listened to their music. And so I don't know what it is that any of the individual members of the group or the subunit or whatever it is that you wish to call it, I don't know what any of them like singularly. Like I've listened to Mark's album. Yeah, I've listened to Mark's album. So it's like even with Mark's album, it was slightly different from that. It wasn't entirely different, but it was still like slightly different from like the tracks that you would get from NCT 127 or just NCT like subunits in general that he's a part of. And so I would not have really known what to expect from HAECHAN. I just know what his voice is like, and I know that I really, really like his voice. And so to see that this is what the title track sounds like, it makes me that much more curious to see what the songs on the album are going to be like, because we got a title track like this. Now I'm sure that there are going to be songs with different sounds on it. Like his voice is quite very, very much capable of taking on different genres of music. But it's like the curiosity in me is like, but what if there's even more music like this? Because the song was better than, like, I went into this with no expectations, and I feel like it even exceeded those. Had I had had I like went into this with any form of expectations, it would have surpassed those. The constant like guitar that we got throughout the entirety of this, you had that synth that would come in like the one that I mainly pointed out towards the end. His voice, oh my gosh, again, his voice might be my favorite in NCT. I'm not entirely sure yet because we do have voice. I really, I'm not entirely sure because I do really like Jaehyun's voice as well. There's like a few voices in NCT that I really like, but again, the one that stands out the most for me, and it could just be because of how distinct his voice is. Haechan's again kind of just stands out the most for me, and his voice is the one that I always notice and like pay like the most of my attention towards whenever I listen to any form of NCT track or NCT 127 track, and so man, I love this song. Like if you couldn't tell. I don't know what to tell you. It's literally to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna have to look at whatever releases, whatever albums I was planning to take a look at, and I might have to see if there's something that I can rearrange so that I can take a look at this one sooner, or to see if there's like an album that can kind of get pushed back so that this one can kind of take its like take its place. I don't know, but I know that like after listening to this, I really do want to listen to his album, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. That was too damn good, bro. I love this song. My wow. Pause. I love this song, bro. He looked fantastic. The dancing was amazing. I'm actually again, if which I would assume that there likely is going to be, if there are any dance practices, performances, or anything of that nature that get released for him, I will be taking a look at those. I'm going to assume that there's going to be a dance practice, and again, I'm going to assume that there are probably going to be some form of dance performances that he's going to do. So I'm going to wait just a little bit so that I can get maybe at least two of them to go into one video, and then I'll get those posted. Uh, Keep an eye on things, because as I said, I might end up finding myself listening to this album a bit more sooner than expected. And so, if you were someone who is curious to, like, see me react to his album, either do whatever it is that you need to do so that the algorithm kind of recommends you to me, or me to you later down the line when I do get around to listening to that album, or you can do the easy thing, I guess, of subscribing so that you'll be notified when that happens too. But I really like this, man. I don't even know what to say. I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Again, I don't know what reactions I have on the channel. I want to say, did HAECHAN do, hold on, give me 1 second. There's something that I want to check before I wrap this up. Okay, so I see where I've, like, listened to something from him recently. I forgot he was on, 82% with Mark. That's, like, the most, I guess, kind of recent song that I've heard from him. There could have been something else in between that I've heard from him, but the most present one in my mind, because I think I like even listened to that song today. I forgot that he was on 82% with Mark, that was their song together. So I don't know, man. Again, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, if you found yourself enjoying anything in this video today, anything at all, definitely do the cringy YouTuber thingies of like, commenting, and or subscribing. Any one of the three, it is helpful to me, and me saying this sometimes works. Again, um keep an eye out because I might end up listening to this a lot sooner than expected. At least depending on how it is that I can move things around, I'm gonna say it's within the next 2 weeks or so. So definitely maybe like creep around if that's like the only thing that you care to take a look at. Otherwise, maybe there are other like people on the channel that you like and may find like interest in their content. But yeah, I'm not going to speak anymore. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this reaction up and move on to the next one.